There's been a lot of smoke and mirrors in the transfer market, and Newcastle United's name is appearing in rumors everywhere. But not all that glitters is gold. And today, we're separating what's real from what's pure speculation. Like, subscribe and join us to understand what's going on behind the scenes at St. James's Park. Look, when the rumor emerged that Jadon Sancho could be joining Newcastle, a lot of people were shocked. After all, the guy earns $300,000 a week. That's right. And what's more, he doesn't want to reduce that amount by a single cent. So let's be clear, Newcastle is looking for a quality winger, but they're not going to fall into a trap. A loan with such astronomical salaries? Unbelievable. And although the transfer fee, around $25 million, may seem acceptable, the entire package doesn't fit into the club's plans. And what's more, no one at Newcastle has made any move for Sancho. Nothing now, nothing in the past. Is he a household name? Of course, but real interest? None. And it's not just him. Jack Grealish, Rashford, Asensio. All names have been mentioned, all with salaries that could destabilize the structure that Newcastle has been managing with such care. The message is simple. Signing a player just for his name, with a salary that is out of the ordinary, could cost him dearly in the future. And Eddie Howe knows this very well. Now let's talk about a deal that seems like a breakthrough. James Trafford. Newcastle have been eyeing the goalkeeper for a year now, and it seems that the time has come. Burnley, who previously wanted $20 million, have now increased their asking price to around $35 million after the player's great season in the Championship. And here comes the good news. Trafford has already given the green light. He wants to play at St. James's Park. Personal terms shouldn't be a problem, and by all indications, half the battle is already done. But there's a catch. Newcastle have other priorities in mind. A right-footed striker and a centre-back are high on their list. So the question remains, will the Magpies open their wallets now, or try to negotiate a better deal? Trafford is 22 years old, has a strong personality, and wants to prove he can shine in the Premier League. The club sees value in that, but will keep their feet on the ground when it comes to closing the deal. The mini window is almost over, but the work behind the scenes doesn't stop. The board wants to avoid last-minute mad dashes, but things will really heat up between July and August. Joe Willock, for example, could be facing a crossroads: stay at the club, where he will face tough competition, or accept an offer from Fulham and seek a place in the starting lineup. With 2 years left on his contract and earning $80,000 a week, the midfielder knows it's now or never to take the next step. Nick Pope is also going through a key moment. With Trafford just around the corner, will he accept the reserve role? Leeds are keeping an eye on him, and so are other Premier League clubs. Pope wants to stay at Newcastle, but he knows the situation could change quickly. And then there's the case of Tino Livramento. Manchester City are circling him, and Newcastle have already made it clear they're not for sale. But if an offer above $60 million appears on the table, will they resist? Oh, and don't forget Sean Longstaff. With a contract until the end of next season, he has options in the Premier League. Will he renew or seek new opportunities? The board will listen to proposals, but the final decision is still up in the air. The truth is that Newcastle is playing it safe. It has ambitions to grow, but it won't get lost in spending, and that, fans, is a good sign. Want to know how these behind-the-scenes developments will unfold? Then sign up now and activate the bell, because in the coming weeks the market will heat up, and you'll find out everything here. See you next time.